So something interesting happened. Let's just clear this. I think this also does the clear. Okay, that's Windows, my bad. So I installed a server and then I forgot how to, not forgot, but I was kind of figuring out how to get some info. So one of the things that happened is I installed server 1604, and if you go to this file, everything in Linux is a file, right? It's not here because they've stopped doing that. Because now they use the they don't use the interfaces file. They use the YAML file. But back in the day, you'd use this. So now they use NetPlan. So this is where all the configuration has a YAML file there, 01, and that's where the configuration is. As you can see, there is no network thing enabled there. So if I go, this is just to check if it's not IP, it's ifconfig. It's not found, it's not installed by NetTools. I don't have internet, so I can't run sudo apt install NetTools. But I can do this. I think it's A. So there I can see the interfaces that I have. IP-A, IPA. So the interfaces that are recognized by this device is the local loopback address. It's the wireless card, and it's named WLP 0S20F3. It's down at the moment according to that, and it's the bridge interface, which is the interface for the for when you have KVM running. So what I was trying to do is I was trying to work out what my interface card is so that it can go, because it's a Ubuntu server 1604. So I was trying to go to the file so I can set it up that I can get DHCP, but then I can't remember what my interface is called, or I didn't actually know, because the operating system will name it accordingly. I mean, in the olden days, I was practicing Linux on, was it 12.04? No, 12.04 is recent. I think we're using 8.04. That's when I first started working on Ubuntu. So there is this command. Maybe we should do this manually. There's this command. So this command is meant to list things. So I did this list hardware, and obviously it's gonna list everything you can ever think of. I had an inkling of what the interface was going to be called. So, oh, that's strange. Okay, so I think I did something like this, and then I grabbed the output, and then I think I did Ethernet or something like that. I think I did something like this, and then I got the interface that way. The thing is, I don't know what the output is supposed to be. Oh, I should run this as super user. Okay, so in order to get what could possibly be my thing, so what I could do is this. I could do ls hardware, list all the hardware, and then I'm gonna pipe it to, I don't know, it's called pipe, just to put out redirect the output to a file called network info.txt. So I need to be super user, so it's a sudo. I don't know what my password is, and then I can then traverse this document because the output is not the screen. I can traverse this document and see what's going on. What is that Q doing there? Oh, Vim doesn't exist. Oh man, that's preposterous. How am I gonna view this using Nano? Nano is so lame. Okay, so this is the output that would ordinarily be on the screen. And let's just auto hide this. Okay, never mind. So this is the output that would naturally be on the screen. So it tells you the device that you're on, the serial number. So which is pretty cool. So let me show you something. Oh, 11th gen, interesting. So this is pretty cool. Let me show you something. So knowing what the output is supposed to be helps, because what you could do is you could say list hardware. HW does that. That's what LSW does. So then you could say list, and then you can say grab, then you can say serial number. Oh shit, that would help. So grab means find this specific word, phrase, grab this phrase within the output of the command lshw. So that line actually says I'm running as admin, I'm running the command lshw, which will list lists hardware is hardware, and then what's going to happen is grab that output while it's being outputted, interrogate it. So you add the pipe and then you say grab. So you add the second operation to whatever is being outputted, looking for the key phrase serial number, and then hopefully what will happen then is it will outline that line. It will just print whatever that line, first occurrence of that line that says serial number. I think that's how it works. In this case, nothing prints. So let's see if boom, everything that has the line serial prints out. So we will see then here that the serial number for this laptop is PF2XBP18, because that's what the serial number of the laptop is. But I got the clue by when I was viewing the actual file. When I was viewing here, so I was like, oh, okay, so serial, so vendor, and so on. So you can use any of these keywords to do what you need to do. But the purpose of this is to view a few things. The CPU, that's the 11th gen processor, and then there's a few things that I needed to check. There's the memory, DDR4, because it's just listing all the hardware based on whatever it can pick up. I'm not interested in memory, obviously. I'm interested in the networking part. Unclaimed. Okay, so I'm just traversing this file so I can see what I need to see. This is not complicated. This is like, I regard myself as being an idiot, so this is super zero, like zero. Look at that. It's a zinc air beta ray. Do you know what that means? People that are smarter than me might know. Oh, look, it's listing the hard drive. It's an NVMe. It's a Micron NVMe 512, and yeah, very interesting. I do not know where the networking stuff is. Volume, that's a hard drive. Windows. Oh, I don't know where that comes from. Memory, serial. Okay, I do not know. I may have missed it. I don't know how though. Because I'm not seeing the. So what we can do is we could always search here and say network. Oh, there, network description. So there it's describing the logical name for the card, the wireless card is there. This is the. So it's not picking up Ethernet. I don't think this device has Ethernet, and I'm being an idiot by even thinking that it did. So I'm gonna do a physical look. Let's see. Yeah, this laptop doesn't have Ethernet. I'm being a total poople. I think I've confused laptops. There's another laptop similar to this one. So there is no Ethernet card here. Hey, so I was looking for something that doesn't exist. Hence, LS Hardware showed me that it doesn't exist. And that concludes me being an idiot on the internet. Let me exit here. I'm out. Thank you. Clear. Ah, man, I can't even type properly.